Welcome. Before we get into things today, I'm actually going to bring on Emily Karpferg and Kat. They will be doing the spinny wheel to show which charities we are donating to and also give us a running total of what we have so far in case people want to continue to donate.
Cool.
So Kat and Emily Karpferg, really hope you're here. Would love to. Oh, there's tip 1, 2. Hi.
Hello, we're here.
Do those have shoulder pads?
Hell yeah, they do.
I love it.
That's the vibe, right?
Yes.
Emily's vibe for sure. Okay, sorry, I was just getting in a final tally because we've gotten some more donations that I wanted to make sure counted. So I think that our total's up by $50, Emily.
Let me know if you want me to do the math for you.
I won't, but thank you so much for offering. Hi, everybody. Emily and I are here because we are going to share the 5 organizations that we're going to be donating our auction money to. Let me find this cute little blurb that Emily wrote. Just so that everyone knows, giving back and supporting each other has always been a part of the Quarantine Island culture. As our community grows, we want to make sure that we continue to promote and support organizations that reflect our values of inclusivity, fun, justice, compassion, and respect. We'll be selecting organizations in the US and Canada that protect and support the human rights of everyone, all genders, sexualities, races, religions, ages, and abilities. So I just wanted to put that out there because, oh, hi, Becca, sorry.
Happy Rosh Hashanah, Becca.
Happy Rosh Hashanah, Becca. So we just wanted to put that out there so that you know how we're picking organizations going forward. And if you have any questions, make sure to DM us. I just got another really nice donation. Okay, we're up an additional, I'll just add it in the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Holy moly, guys. Wow.
How we're doing the math, but.
What'd you say, Em?
You're just adding it in the spreadsheet. I don't even know which total you're working off of.
I'm working off the one that's in the spreadsheet with all the auction items, but I'm just going to write in the new total because you did the math thing and I don't know how that works. Okay. So at this time, our current total raised from auction donations and after auction donations is $2,800.21, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much to everyone who donated. We'll be continuing to accept donations via Venmo if you would like to do that. But we have a huge, beautiful list of organizations that people submitted that they would like us to donate to. And we thought we would whittle it down to 5 that we will be picking for you tonight. And that way we can get a really nice sum to each of those 5 organizations. And then in the future, hopefully we can also do a charity challenge or continue to have those submitted for the next auction. So if that's okay with you guys, we're going to start off on a nice note and do our org picking.
Yay.
Yay. Yay. All right, let's do the first one.
Oh, I was muted. You can't hear the boopity boops.
Oh, now we can hear it. It's fun.
Oh, I like this one.
Oh, yay. Oh, Emily, do you want to talk about this one? You were just telling me about it.
I would, but I'm sharing my screen and I'm nervous about the choreography.
Okay, I'll go ahead and share it. Also, this organization was submitted by Colleen and not Colleen like
amazing. Yes, you got it.
Yeah, not Call Queen, but Canadian Colleen, who is also a Call Queen but different. And this organization is a nonprofit that provides opportunities for English-speaking adults in Ottawa, Canada, to improve literacy, numeracy, or basic computer skills, which are essential to working, learning, and living. One-on-one tutoring is provided free of charge by volunteer tutors to meet the needs and goals of the learners. Very fun. Thanks, Colleen. If there's anything else you want to add, feel free to pop on and tell us more. If not, we're going to move on to the next organization.
We Just Imagine.
We Just Imagine is a nonprofit that prepares children from Washington, D.C. for college by providing scholarships to sleepaway camp access to SAT preparation, college tours, and community service projects. This was submitted by Annie. I think that's Annie who found the show through Molly Jones, if I'm correct, which is very cool. So Annie, if you have anything else you'd like to say, you can put it in the chat or pop on and tell us. If not, we'll move on to the third org.
To the third org.
Great, thanks. Yay, Broadway Cares. Let me find this one in our little spreadsheet. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Helps men, women, and children across the country and across the street receive life-saving medications, healthcare, nutritious meals, counseling, and emergency financial assistance. That was submitted from Neil. Thanks, Neil. Next one. Yay! Brave Space Alliance. I feel like this is one that we were able to donate to last season as well, and Maddie submitted it again this season. It's a Chicago organization that is Black and trans founded and led, and they do a lot of programs to help out folks all across the city. Thanks,
Yay.
Maddie. Yay! Okay, and we have one more. Oh, awesome. It's on Us, Corvallis. This was submitted by viewer Maddie, not producer Maddie. And let me find, do you remember this one?
I do not. Give me a sec.
Sorry. Oh, I found it. It's partnering with local restaurants, farmers, and other producers to provide meals to displaced Oregon residents who have been affected by the wildfires and to prevent food waste. It's really awesome. Thank you, Maddie, for coming up with that org. So thank you guys so much. We're really excited to donate this money, and we appreciate all of your generosity.
Yay, thank you, Kat and Emily. They have one more charity challenge going on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time. I'm not gonna say standard because it might be PDT, and then Marissa will get on my case. I'm competing in it tomorrow. It's gonna be 16 people, our Hogwarts houses. I think we're gonna have to do the dang ping pong water mug situation, which I'm not prepared for. So that is tomorrow. Otherwise, you can still donate and hit up Kat Abood, her Venmo. I think you just type in Kat Abood and that's like it comes up. So you can still donate, and then also we're still taking donations for fan favorite, and that is Venmo to me. You can find out that information on Instagram. That will go to a charity of the fan favorites choosing. So thank you, ladies, for coming on. Two little cuties. Okay, so now, well, we've all been waiting for. Okay, so what's going to happen tonight is we are going to have a challenge. We are going to have a relay challenge. We will not be doing where the person who wins chooses the person that goes with them and the final two make fire. We're not doing that. We're just gonna go into a vote after. So we're gonna have a challenge and then go into a vote, letting you know that now. Okay, so what the challenge is going to be is it's going to be 30 burpees, and then we're going to do a Wikipedia race where once you're done with your 30 burpees, a producer is going to Slack you your starting Wikipedia page, and then you have to make it to the 1960 Olympics Wikipedia page. Don't worry, they'll send you all the information. Then once you finish that, and you're gonna be sharing your screen for that, you'll be doing a classic TQI slider puzzle. Whoever finishes all of this first will win the challenge tonight. Are there questions?
No
What happens if I pass out during the burpees?
I would really love for you not to pass out during the burpees. So
I mean, I'll try, but I haven't been able to eat in 2 days.
Can you do them very slowly?
Sure, I will do that. Yeah.
And very
okay.
slowly and methodically.
Okay.
Okay, great.
What season is this?
And then, guys, I'm also contestants, I'm also gonna let you know which producer to expect the Slack from. For Erica and Jody, both of you, Marissa will be slacking you. For Katie, Carter will be slacking you. And then for Tommy, Maddie will be slacking you. And you all know how to share your screen, right?
I was just gonna ask.
So at the bottom, you see the little green arrow that says share screen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll click the link that Marissa sends you, open it in a new, Chrome or whatever your preferred thing is, and then screen share. I say open a new browser because otherwise we will see everything that's on your computer. And if you want that, great, I support you.
Kelsey, can I say something?
Please do.
Can you hear me at this volume? I'm sort of whispering.
Yes.
Okay, so when you're going to be getting 2 links, the first one is the starting link, and the second one is where, like what Kelsey said, the 1960 Summer Olympics. You only have to open the first one. We're just sending you both so you know what your end goal is.
And you just click on links to get there. You can't like type stuff.
Correct, and you can't do like Command F. There's no like command find search. We'll be able to look and see. So it's all just by doing different links to get to the final page.
So funny.
Oh.
Okay.
Which producer is sending me something?
Not till you're there. Oh, Marissa is sending you.
Okay.
Okay, so Tommy, that's a good view. Erica, will you do one just so I can see if that's an okay view?
Well, I need to remind what a burpee is. So you go down. It's like a push-up.
You don't have to do the push-up. You can literally just flop to the bottom of the ground.
Okay, and then you hop up.
Yep. Jody, let me see. 1. Yes. And then Katie, I think.
I'm still trying to figure out my angle.
What?
Also, producers and helper judges today are going to be calling out your name in every 5 so that you know where you're at.
30?
30.
Can my producer do 10 just as I don't want to know?
Sure, yeah, I can do 10 for you.
Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome, Jody. You're gonna do great.
Who's counting for me?
Who's counting
Emily
for
is.
Erica?
Emily.
Okay. I've been ridiculed by my family for the last times I did burpees on this show, so we'll see how this goes.
Everyone.
Can I see you safely get down there to make sure that we can see you okay there? Safely, slowly, yes, amazing, come back up. Yeah, great, okay. Yep, Erica, that will be what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna get my timer ready. And we are going to start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Erica, 5.
Tommy, 10.
Jody, 10.
Erica, 10.
Katie, that's 5.
Tommy, 15. Tommy, 20.
Jody, that's 20. Jody at 20.
Erica, 15.
One minute in.
Tommy, 25.
Erica, 20.
Katie, that's 10.
Last one, Tommy.
Jody's done. Jody hit 30.
Okay,
Tommy
both
as
of
well.
you are being slacked your starting Wikipedia page. You have to then get to the 1960s Olympics. Make sure you are sharing your screen once you have it.
Erica, this is 27.
Yeah.
Jody, just press escape if you need to get out of the whole Zoom to start sharing yours.
Erica, you're done.
Wait, is my Zoom? Can you see my screen?
Nope, not yet.
Desktop 1?
Well, open the link that
Katie,
you were.
that is
The link is open.
15.
The link is open.
Okay, and then start sharing that. You press share and then select the thing that you want to share.
I don't know. Oh my God.
I'm sorry about
I have
the
to share. I'm so dumb. Oh, cool. I have to open system preferences to allow them to share my screen. Fun.
Working?
It says it won't be able to record content of your screen until it's quit. So I have to quit Zoom and come back?
No, open up Zoom on your phone and like start clicking it, or have your brother in your house so that we can see what you're doing.
What?
If we can't see it on your desktop, we have to figure out a different way to see it.
Cool.
So we got a phone set up to see it.
Slide puzzle, please.
Yeah, Corey, do you
Yep,
just want
Tommy is through. Tommy is on the
to turn your
puzzle.
video on
20.
and put
That's
it on?
Katie.
Can you see the puzzle? Because I can't.
It's loading. I see it.
Okay,
No,
thank
that's
you.
not that. No, you don't do that. Just put your video on so they can see my screen.
Yep, you're good. Jody, just unmute yours and I muted Corey's.
Please.
Jody's brother, if you can come back just to like be closer so that when he gets there we can see it.
Corey, they need you back. They just want you to be here. I don't know. Oh, sorry for the noise.
I haven't heard a number in a while.
Yeah, you have 5 more, Katie.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Oh.
Hi, yeah, I might just need you to bring whatever screen you have closer to Jody's laptop so I can see when it gets to the final thing.
I got you. God, I can't believe the brother that wasn't selected for.
Well, now could be your redemption moment if you do this right.
Talk about real loved ones.
And Jody, just tell us once you're there so I can ask him to get real close.
Okay.
All right, Katie, I think you're good. I'm going to Slack you.
Am I good?
Erica, you're good?
Yeah.
Erica, moving on to the slide puzzle. For fans, if you want to see, right now we're just looking at Tommy's, but then Erica will share hers again, as will Katie. So at the top, you can select who you want to look at.
Oh, my screen is freaking out. How do I? There we go. Okay.
I'm done.
Tommy has won immunity.
Tommy has immunity.
Oh my God, Tommy, that was so good. Congrats.
Okay, I'm going to
also
stop.
to clarify.
I'm going to stop all for sharing. Corey, thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt.
I am going to give you guys like 2 minutes to just like drink some water, go to the bathroom, slack each other if you need to before we get into this vote.
Everyone go.
Everyone's taking a break.
What do you want to talk about, Kelsey?
Well, why aren't you taking a break? You don't need one?
I'm sitting. I have 2 beverages.
What's the second bevy?
I got a Gatorade and I got a Booch. I know they're conflicting.
Yeah, conflicting flavors.
I don't care.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
I always got 2 at least. Okay.
Should we just start Banishment and I'll ask you some questions?
That'd be great.
You said I didn't ask you enough questions last night. Were there things you wanted to elaborate on?
No, I mean,
Not anymore?
I can't even think anymore.
Okay.
I've only done burpees twice in my life, and both days were days I've had a burrito. What does that mean?
That's unfortunate. Okay, before we get into this this banishment, I want to bring in members of the jury. Oh. Oh. Very apocalyptic. Missing one jury member. Maybe he's here, maybe he's not. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna get into it. I'm just gonna ask some questions. We'll talk for a bit. Then it will be time to slack your vote. Tommy won. He won immunity, so he cannot be voted out. He will be going to the final banishment, which is tomorrow. Also, yeah, congratulations, all of you, Final Four. That's amazing. I'm sorry I should have started it that way. My apologies to you. Otherwise, I guess, yeah, the person who has the most votes will go home like the normal. So Erica, well, actually, hold on. It looks like Katie's slacking. Katie, you slacking? I can't hear you. You're muted.
I was just checking a message from Maddie. Unrelated, more related to the burpees.
Okay. Jody, I have to ask, you talked about yesterday, like you and Joanna were on the bottom. Do you feel that it's you tonight, or do you feel that enough was talked about in the last few banishments that Erica, Tommy, and Katie realized that it's going to be a very difficult challenge to differentiate their games from each other?
Yeah, I think that seems to be a common sort of theme these last couple of banishments have these last 3 flamingos, like, will they be able to articulate how different their games are if the 3 of them are at the end? And I think with me their chances are even better. So that's kind of my pitch. I've been with these 3 since Royals 2.0, and we've had a bond since then. I feel good. I mean, to be honest, yesterday I was nervous, but I knew what was going to happen today. I think it could be a lot different. I feel like I've been tight with these 3, but specifically Tommy and Erica, like, have been really close with, and Katie, my relationship has been more personal than it has game, despite our allegiance together and voting together. Like, that's what I'm thinking about right now.
Oh, hello, Joanna Lee. I'm going to turn off your. Katie, hearing Jody talk about that and his, relationship with Tommy and Erica and categorizing it separately from his relationship with you, do you feel similarly that you have that with Tommy and Erica and then you have your own relationship with Jody?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Are you concerned at all that you might be going home tonight because, again, as I've said, I'm going to say it a million more times, the 3 flamingos differentiating their games from each other?
I mean, if I feel like if I go home tonight, that won't be the reason. I feel like I think amongst ourselves, we all feel like we played different games, and I think that we could express that And I don't feel like that's a concern. If I feel like I go home tonight, I mean, you know, who knows? I personally don't think that would be why.
Okay, Erica, are you concerned that you might be at risk or not at all?
I mean, it's tough because you don't know where things will go. Because I think, just looking at this final group that we have together, I think one of the toughest things about this game is you start making a lot of Venn diagrams, and there gets to be a point where a lot of the boundaries start to blur, and it gets really hard to make clear distinctions of what feels easy and direct and what doesn't.
Are you at all concerned that there may be some feelings of like, okay, yes, we worked with Erica this long, we have a friendship, we have an alliance, but Joanna pointed out yesterday that she feels that Erica is the center of this game, and there might be other jury members who also feel the same. And if you're Tommy, Katie, or Jody, you might be concerned of like, oh, well, if that's the feeling on jury, I don't know that I want to go with Erica because I probably won't win.
I mean, I think the thing about this group of people is that they want to fight me, and I welcome them to challenge me. And I invite, whatever fight or battle for any of these three people that I see in front of me right now.
So, Tommy, I have to ask, and I, again, am not using the word boring, but instead I'm going to use a word predictable. Are you at all concerned of this vote just being predictable and jury really holding you three flamingos accountable to that, and just being really disappointed that each vote has followed a path that they assumed it might?
Yes, that's something I thought about. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Before coming in tonight, I was under the impression that whoever won was going to choose to go through, and I had that in mind as I was thinking, if I were to win this challenge, who would I pull through? And I think something I'm thinking about is that I want to be able to prove that I've played this game as one of the best players of this game and not just the best flamingo of the bunch.
So who would you have brought with you?
I would have brought Jody with me.
You would have brought Jody with you. Okay. Leaving Erica and Katie to battle against themselves. Yeah. Katie, would you have done something similar?
I think I would have maybe brought Tommy with me, but I also have felt like I've had food poisoning for the last 2 days, so I wasn't really thinking I was going to win a challenge today.
Erica, who would you have brought?
Sorry, I'm like coughing still. I think I would have brought Tommy because there's so much discussion about how, everyone's just saying, oh, all you flamingos just look the same and sound the same and act the same. And I think the best way to put things into perspective is to take something that people are assuming is so similar and to point out all the amazing differences between us.
Sure. So follow-up question to that. If you would have brought Tommy, are you then inclined to help save Jody tonight because you welcome the fight, you welcome the challenge, and you think that your game still stands, stands above the rest?
I mean, that's still a choice I'm making right now because the game that Jody played and the type of person and player that Jody is so different from Katie, who has equally as many incredible strengths and incredible accomplishments that she's brought to the game.
I would love for you to get some water. Do you have water nearby? Okay.
I do. There's just something stuck in my throat right now.
Jody, had you won tonight and you were able to bring someone along, who would you have chosen?
I think I would have chosen Tommy. I think I we talked about it. Like Tommy and I were the only two to actually talk about what would happen. I mean, I didn't talk about it with Katie and I didn't talk about it with Erica. And I think that's both because we might be both unemployed and always on Slack, but also because of the connection that we've had. And I would just, I don't know, I feel like I didn't know I thought I was like Tommy, I thought it was going to be a challenge and I didn't know what it was going to be. And if I wanted to go to the end with Tommy and Erica, like I've been planning on it, it would have been one of them. And then I would have had Katie fight the other one out.
Okay. So Tommy, I have to ask, you said you would have brought Jody. You have immunity tonight. Are you just saying that to be like, look, jury, I was willing to make a difficult game move to add to my resume?
I mean that.
I'm asking, are you saying this, and then when I ask for Slack the votes, are you going to send me Jody's name?
No, no. I did have a conversation with Jody yesterday, and I thought about it. I did have conversations with Erica and Katie earlier in the game, but there's a motorcycle driving by, and that person on the motorcycle said you should choose Jody, and so that's what I'm going to do. Sorry, I lost my train
You're not gonna be writing Jody's name down.
I'm not going to be writing Jody's name down. I did have a conversation with Katie and Erica earlier in this game. However, as the game progressed, so did my gameplay. And so as of last night, I was planning on picking Jody as well.
Katie, are you surprised to hear that? Your face looks a little, not like fully like you were like, yes, this is new information, but it also didn't seem like this is old information.
Yeah, I didn't know this for sure, but it doesn't surprise me and it doesn't bother me.
Erica, how about you?
You know, it doesn't surprise me, but I think it's because I take everything that people say in a 50-50 way where I'm just like, you just take everything as a gamble and, 50% they're going to be honest and true and 50% whatever they told you is a lie. And that's just the way you have to play this game. So I'm not completely surprised, nor am I disappointed.
Jody, are you on the same page as Tommy as far as who you are voting tonight? Or is there a chance I'm going to go to Rocks in the final four?
That would be gnarly, but it's a possibility. I mean, I told Tommy who I'm voting for, and Tommy said same.
And Erica and Katie, do you know who Tommy is voting for tonight?
I think so.
I have a feeling, but I've been saying this ever since Nicholas left, that I want to go back to Rock.
I swear to God.
She hasn't saying it.
It's true, she did say that.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm being told it might not be Rocks, but I think it's Rocks in the final four.
I mean, it was
Carter, convince me. I am going to keep it shorter tonight because I do have a lot of stuff to talk about afterwards. So it's time to vote. When I say your name, you're going to Slack me with who you'd like to vote for. We're going to begin with Erica. Tommy, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Katie, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Jody, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Okay, I'm going to count the votes. Okay, now, wait, Charlotte, why is your thing not muted? Please mute. Before I read the votes, can you guys all bring out your phone lights, please?
Yeah.
Okay, first vote is Katie. That's 1 for Katie. Second vote is, I'm sorry, I did run out of my computer paper, Jody. That's 1 for Katie, 1 for Jody. Next vote is Katie. That's 2 for Katie, 1 for Jody. And the next member, final member of our jury is Katie. Katie, I'm sorry, but your quarantine is up and you have been banished. Is there anything you'd like to say before?
I made it so much farther than I thought I was going to. I am a lot. And I just, okay, I've been crying for like literally 2 full days, so I'm sorry about this. I just hope that everyone knows that like basically every interaction I had was my full authentic self. This is just who I am. And I want to thank Kelsey and Maddie and Becca and Carter and Marissa. The amount of work that you do is astonishing and appreciated. Tommy and Erica and Jody, I love you so much. Jury, I'm so excited to get to talk to you all again. Friendship is a winning strategy, I think. As Cataboot says, hey, how everybody? And this is not like the look I would have wanted for this last statement. But Scott, I have a big crush on you, and if you want to do anything with that information, great. If you don't, whatever. I won't bring it up again. I just feel like it's nice to know when someone has a crush on you. So, okay. Bye, everyone.
Okay, well, the producers have always wanted a showmance, so this is everything coming to our dreams. Oh, a little call me action. I'm blushing. I'm sweating. I'm flushed. Katie, it has been so much fun having you. You know I love to have a token Canadian each season to make it difficult to get their money into my pocket and then do the whole exchange rate thing. It's
so much time on international money transfer.
I really need to work on it. But truly, it's been so much fun having you. We loved having you. I'm like, sorry, I'm like going to the place. I'm like, no, Kelsey, I have to talk about other things. I'll FaceTime you after when I'm crying. It'll be great. Okay. It'll be a moment. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so I have to run through some final things. So how final banishment?
Should I leave now?
Huh?
Should I leave now?
You can leave or you can listen because I'm talking about the final banishment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so final banishment tomorrow will be at 4:30. How it will work is all 3 contestants will get to make an opening statement, and then jury will get to ask questions. We'll start from the earliest juror to the most recent one. You can ask each contestant a question. You can ask just one of them. You can ask all 3 the same question, whatever you prefer. I will allow for follow-up questions. After that is done, the 3 contestants will get a closing statement. Again, that's tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. PT. QI challenge for charities tomorrow, that's at 2 p.m. You can still vote for fan favorite. QI replies on tonight. It's going to be me and Kat, and then her and Ryan from last season. Also, most importantly, I got text and I saw it in the chat. Ruth Bader Ginsburg did pass on, which is deeply upsetting. I cannot emphasize how important it is to vote. Everyone, please vote. Truly, if you don't know how to vote, if you don't know how to sign up to vote, you know, like we'll work through it. But yes, please vote. It's so, so important. Have a good night, everybody. Katie and Scott, do you want to stay on this Zoom while everyone leaves? Just kidding. Okay, love you guys. Bye.